I like us better when we're wasted. It makes it easier to fake. The only time we really talk is when our clothes are coming off. I like us better when we're wasted.
Hey reviewers, it's your girl Socks here, and today I'm going to be doing my makeup and I'm going to be discussing the movie premiere that I just recently went to. And me and my fiance were invited to a movie premiere. Jimmy Barone, that stars in the movie The Week Of, produced by Adam Sandler, that comes out Friday on Netflix, the 27th. He invited us to the movie premiere. He knows my husband's family from like a long time. He got casted in the movie because he lost both his legs to diabetes, and they were looking for a man with no legs. So they casted Jimmy. So we went with Jimmy, VIP. We got VIP tickets. He invited us, and we got to go to the after party, and it was amazing. So I took pictures and everything, and we're just going to discuss it. So that day was so hectic, and we had to meet Jimmy at his apartment by 4 o'clock. We got there, and the driver got there at 3:30, and Jimmy was naked, not ready at all, and I needed to iron his shirt. He wanted me to iron a shirt for him. He was like not ready. He was like so nervous and bouncing all over the place. It was fucking hilarious. So we got picked up by an Escalade. I have a video here. We got picked up by this Escalade and this wrinkly ass driver here. He said he was from the Bronx, but honestly, the guy was from Nigeria, I feel like, because he could not speak a lick of English, and I think he was Nigerian. Like, he had that accent. So he's like standing there, not doing anything, not helping us. Like, Jimmy wanted to take both. Like, he has 2 wheelchairs, and he wanted to take both of them. He wasn't helping us do anything, man. This guy was so lame. I was like, our last driver helped us with Jimmy, put him in the car and everything, but my ass was just sitting in the car, and I took a video of the car. The car was a little bit inside. It was stocked with waters, like in every door handle. But then the ceiling and the walls of the car had like these writing, these marks and stuff, like dirty marks on the freaking ceiling and on the wall. I was like, what is this? The car smelled really good though, and it fit about 6 people. And we also was with a comedian named Christian that we brought along with us. And Jimmy invited his assistant that was with him on the movie set, Kenny, and he had a date that we had to go pick up. So I finally ironed his shirt. He gets dressed. We get him into the car, no help from the driver. And like, this guy pulls up onto the highway and starts going like 90 on the highway and like starts swerving. And I'm like shook in the back seat. So I'm just taking pictures, me and Jimmy. And I'm in the back seat with the video camera filming me and my husband. He was on the phone trying to make business calls and everything. And Jimmy's over here telling war stories and asking the driver a million times, what time are we going to get there to pick up his date? So then Jimmy goes, I have to use the bathroom. Let's stop somewhere clean to use the bathroom. Mind you, we're in the Bronx. There is no clean bathroom in the Bronx. The guy gets off the highway, passes the McDonald's. After we told him to stop at the McDonald's that was at the corner off the highway, we were like, stop at this McDonald's. He has headphones on. He can't hear us. So he passes right by the McDonald's, spots a laundromat on the corner of this street here, and stops. We're telling him Jimmy's not going to use the bathroom in the laundromat. Like, his chair does not fit through the door. We're not bringing him in the laundromat. to use the bathroom. Like they're not gonna have a bathroom. They're not gonna let us use the bathroom. Like, cause New York, you can barely find a bathroom anywhere, and if they do, it's not public. It's not a public bathroom. So this guy completely ignores what we're saying, goes into the laundromat, and asks them if Jimmy can use the bathroom. And he comes outside and he goes, they have bathroom. You want to go in bathroom? Jimmy goes, I'm not going in this fucking bathroom. I told you I don't want to go in this bathroom. I'm not going in there in a laundromat to use the bathroom. I told you, bring me to McDonald's to use the bathroom. Like, the chair doesn't even fit through the door. And he goes, oh, I went inside to ask if you could use the bathroom. And we're like, we told you not to. Like, what the hell? So at this point, I'm aggravated because this guy done, like, ruined everything. Don't know how to drive, trying to make U-turns where he's not supposed to on a four-way in the Bronx. I'm directing him to get to a McDonald's because he doesn't put his GPS to go somewhere. Like, our last driver puts the GPS, if we had to stop, brings us to that place, turns the GPS, goes to the other place. Like, this driver was so, like, dumb. Oh, it was just bad. It was so bad. I bring him to the McDonald's. I direct him to the McDonald's. He passes the McDonald's entrance, okay? Passes the entrance, goes into a different entrance of this McDonald's, tries to go into a one-way to get into the he was like, we go into the drive-thru? I was like, we're not here to eat, man. This guy in the wheelchair, the one you're bringing to the movie premiere, needs to use the bathroom. He needs to use the bathroom. How is he going to use the bathroom through the freaking driveway and you're going through a one-way? I was like, just park the car. Park the car. I was so aggravated. He parks the car. We all get out. We're like, Jimmy, do you want something to eat? He says no. We get in there. He's like, okay, I need a McChicken. I need something to eat. So we get, after we already ordered for everybody, we have to go back in line to order for Jimmy. Jimmy, we told him to go use the bathroom because that's what we stopped here for. He comes out of the bathroom. I'm not using that bathroom. It's a mess. It's a pigsty. I'm like, you made us go through all of this shit and you're not going to use the bathroom? And then he was like, oh, I want to stop somewhere to get gum. I'm like, we're not stopping nowhere, bro. We gotta go. We had to pick up his date. By this time, she was calling us to see where we were at. And then the guy didn't even want to talk to her over the phone. He does not know how to speak English. He doesn't know what to say to the chick. Like, finally, he messes up again because he did a whole freaking U-turn again to get back on the highway. Driving crazy on this freaking highway. We get to Jimmy's date. We pick her up. Then we get to the movie premiere. Finally. Everybody's aggravated in the car because of this freaking driver that's a moron. We get there. He doesn't help to get the wheelchairs out or anything. He doesn't even open the door. That's how bad he was. Finally, when I get out the car, the first person I see is Adam Sandler's wife standing outside. And oh my God, this lady looks so statuesque. She had this flower dress on with this black trench coat. And she looks so pretty. And in the movie, she seems so tall. But in person, she's not that tall. She's kind of my height. And she's just so pretty there, standing there. She was standing there. Then we get Jimmy out. The first person that comes up to him and says hi is 10 Second Tom. I think his name is Tim Allen. He was from Grandma's Boy. Comes up to Jimmy, shakes his hand. Hey, how you doing? And I'm over here just standing there like cheesing. And I'm like, oh my God, we're here. After this whole mess with this driver, we're finally here. I'm like, yay, we're here. I was so excited at this point because then we hit the door entrance and it was like this white carpet going on, this white carpet action going on. And there was reporters and photographers everywhere. Chris Rock, David Spade, Rob Schneider, all the cast from the movie, Allison, Katie Hartman, Ronald Buck III, like all these people were there. All the whole cast was there, of course. And even people that weren't even cast, comedian Colin Quinn was there. He was actually sitting right next to us, in the back of the theater with us. So we go in, Jimmy's taking pictures and everything. They give us Jimmy's tickets. We have to go get our tickets. So my fiance, Christian, and we all get our tickets. And I go upstairs. I wait for them because they have to bring Jimmy up through the elevator and everything. So I go upstairs and we hit the theater and there's popcorn on like tables everywhere. So there's like pre-pop popcorn in little bags that said the movie's name on them. And then there was sodas and waters on the table for people to grab. Ushers directing you to your seat. So I go sit down and just relax. And oh my goodness, how hot it was in this theater. It was so hot. Like no air was circulating. It was so freaking hot. It was just bad hot in there. And like Rob Schneider thought we took his seat and we were like, no, you're on the other side, Rob. I love that man. And then Colin Quinn and his wife were sitting right next to us. And we saw Chris Rock walk in. And then all of a sudden, after everybody gets in and settles down, Adam Sandler, of course, was the last person to come in. And he comes in like, hey, everybody, what's up? And he walks around. I took a video right here. And you could see him walking around the whole theater, high-fiving everybody, greeting people, taking pictures. Very great guy, you know, trying to interact with everybody. And he's yelling for them to turn. They're like, isn't it hot in here? Turn on the air. But the air never gets turned on. So I don't know if that was like a joke or what. Did you want us hot in there, Adam, or what? Because you succeeded, because it was hot as balls in that movie theater. I could not breathe. So then, everybody sits down, we relax. Adam gets to his chair. Then the lights go dim. The director, Robert Smigel, comes up, and I have a video here of that, of him talking.
Your wife comes up with it, and you take the credit. And in this case, Adam comes up with the idea, and we have like 20 quick ideas, laugh our asses off. It's incredibly exciting. And then traditionally, the rest of the process, executing the script and, writing it and then casting and shooting it and all of it, 90% pain, abject pain, normally. But not this movie. This movie, I've never directed a movie before. This was the opposite. This was the most fun I've ever had in my career. It may not have looked that way.
Without a dog.
That was my version.
So after the director speaks and everything, we sit down and we watch this movie. This movie's about an hour and 56 minutes, you guys. I was like, and it's hot in there. Okay? It's like really, really hot. An hour, 56 minutes. We see Jimmy in the movie. Jimmy did great. He had great parts. He made people laugh. And there was like this kid called Noah in the movie. He was freaking hilarious. The bridesmaid, the maid of honor, Katie Hartman, she was freaking hilarious. Between her and Noah, they were like my favorite characters in the movie. They made it so funny. And the movie's just about that Adam Sandler is the father to the bride and trying to pay for this wedding, the wedding of her dreams. But he really can't afford it. And the father of the groom can, because he's a doctor, and he keeps on offering to do it. But Adam Sandler keeps on saying no, that he can do it for his daughter because he feels ashamed and all this stuff. So there was this sad parts, and there were their funny parts. And the movie was good, I can't lie, you know. It was funny, it was sad, it was everything in between. It was all about family. It was so, like, it was good. It was good. I thought it was good. It's like a nice little family comedy movie to sit down and watch. So after watching this movie and everything, we get up. Well, let me tell you this. Robert Smigel, like he said before, he's a first-time director. Now, the movie was funny in its parts and things, but, like, you can see the camera moving like this and stuff. And, like, I felt like he had the camera and just was, like, filming. Like, you could... And then for, like, Jimmy's part, he was Uncle Seymour in the movie. He was in the movie, and then all of a sudden, he gets hurt. He was in the hospital, and then there's a funeral. Like, it just cut. Like, there was no explaining or anything. Like, it just cut to scenes, and it was a little confusing. But other than that, the movie was really good. But I just had to mention that because I really noticed that, and it kind of bothered me a little bit watching it, because I was like, you can tell that it was a first time. It's his first time directing a movie, so I don't know. The audio, you can tell with the audio and everything. I don't know, it was just, I don't know. But the movie was good. It had its movie. It's like a family fun movie. So then the movie ends. We get up. David Spade is like the first one to jet out there. He was like, I gotta go. Like, I swear I saw that little man for like 2 seconds and then he left. So then he left, everybody's exiting, and you see all the famous stars coming out. Now, with these stars, I learned very quickly that you have to tread lightly with them and, like, know when to approach them and know when to ask for, like, pictures or talk to them, because they can be very rude or they can be the opposite and be very nice. But I was seeing how other people were going up to them and how they were treating them, and I was like, okay, it's not the right time to ask. Because I really wanted to take pictures and talk to people, but since we were invited to the after party, I was like, okay, I'll have my chance at the after party to do all that. So I get in the car, I do this quick video in the car.
Just got out of the movie premiere. I saw Rob Schneider, 10 Second Tom, a whole bunch of other comedians. There was Adam Sandler. Everybody was there. His whole group from Happy Madison. It was amazing, you guys. We're down to go to the after party. You want to see my tickets? I got tickets. I got after party tickets. Yes, I'm saving these because you know what? Lifetime opportunity. Met a whole bunch of people. They're kind of they're not so friendly. You gotta really be very careful when you're going up to them. I haven't gone up to anybody, but I'm hoping to get a picture for somebody. Ooh, wish me good luck, y'all.
And we're on our way to the tavern on the Green in New York, which was right around the corner for the after party. So we get there, and it was a beautiful place, very beautiful. The pink and purple lights, DJ, open bar, food, tables were reserved for certain people to sit at. And then that's when all the mingling started. The first person that walked up to me was like, I think he was a reporter. This very sweet guy, very nice style. He came with his partner. And they were like the first two I met, very great, very social. I just loved how nice. And people were like talking to me like they knew me. Like I felt like I was welcome, like I was in a crowd. It like felt so weird because I was like, oh my God, like this is like really happening. I'm interacting with these people. And like, mind you, this room is filled with reporters, bloggers, journalists, everybody from New York was there, like everybody. So we're in the party, I start drinking, and I tell my fiance, let's start mingling. Let's go everywhere and try to talk to anybody. The first person that looks at me and like kind of like smiles, like, was Rob Schneider. And I was like, oh my God, what's up? And me, I'm like, where's your wife? How are you doing? Because I love Rob Schneider. Like, if you don't know, he has his own show on Netflix called The Real Rob, and it's a show based off his life. Like, literally, it's based off his life. It's his wife and his kids. And I love the show because it reminds me of me and my fiance, because he's Italian and white and I'm Puerto Rican, and like our cultures don't mix or anything. And then like with Rob, I think he's Jewish and his wife is Mexican. And it's just, the show is so hilarious. If you haven't seen it, see it. There's 2 seasons up. I was asking him when the 3rd season was coming. He was like, you gotta see season 2. I was like, I binged watched all of them. When is season 3 coming out? He was like, yeah, it's coming out. My wife is at home with the kids. I was like, can we take a picture? He was like, yeah. And then I was like, I saw something white on his tux, and I was like over here rubbing him down and going like this to him. And he's just standing there talking to my fiance. And then my fiance was like, I heard you need a new assistant. And he was like, I do. And my fiance was like, put him here. Like, he was so upbeat and nice. This guy was so genuine. I don't even, like, he was as real as it came, Rob Schneider. Like, he was the best celebrity I met at that place. Like, and if you don't know who Rob Schneider is, Google him. He's the guy in Adam Sandler's every movie that says, you can do it! And he did the hot chick in Deuce Bigalow. That's Rob Schneider. So then after we took a picture with Rob Schneider, we then met up with Steve Buscemi. We took a picture with Steve Buscemi. And in this picture, my fiance was like screaming in his ear. He was like, okay. He was a really great guy too. Very nice guy. We met his brother, Mike Buscemi. And Mike Buscemi was like so social. He was talking to my fiance all night. He was talking to me. He was like so nice, like a real people person. Like, I was like, oh my God. We were just talking like regular people. Gave him our business card. I met up with 3 ladies here that were like amazing. I don't know who they were. I think it was like Tony Soprano's mother-in-law. And I think, like, I know one of them was Tony Soprano's mother-in-law that I was talking to. And like, it was this group of ladies that they just came up to me and they're like, hey, what's up? And I was like, hey, ladies, what's up? Like, everybody was talking to me like they knew me. I don't know what it was, but everybody was like attracted to me like molasses. It was so great. The next person I met up with, and I, actually no, because then after that, after the ladies and everything, I really wanted to take a picture with Adam Sandler, but his freaking security guard was like a hawk on him and was like standing there watching, and he was taking pictures with everybody else. So I was like, you know, you got to have the right moment to do it. That wasn't my right moment. So I just took pictures when he was taking pictures for other people with him and his wife. And at least I got that picture of both of them together because I like them both. So then after that, I went ahead and I was just sitting around and partying with Christian. I got a video here.
We in here partying! Yes! Look at Christian! Christian! We're in the party!
At this point, I was a mess. I was having so much fun drinking and talking to everybody, mingling with reporters and everybody. Like, everybody was amazing. Ooh, excuse me. So once I did that, did I put that on? I didn't even know what I was doing. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. So after that, I went ahead and I took a picture with the cast. I was just going around taking a picture with the cast of the movie. So I took a picture with Noah, and his name in the movie is Noah, and his real name is actually Noah also. And he was like the clingy, creepy guy in the movie. He was like very funny, and I could relate to him because I'm that type of person that I'm like, I don't like loud spaces, the music is too loud, I gotta leave. And that's like his character in the movie. I took a picture with him. That's him right here. And then I took a picture with Ronald Buck III. He was Tyler in the movie. He was the groom. And I took a picture with Ronald Buck III, his brother, Courtney Martin. And over here, this is me and him together. Yes, he was in his snazzy suit, looking all fresh and what, looking like a boss. He had like this, I don't know if it was a Louis or a Gucci tie or what, but he was like off the chain. Like he was there to work. He was there supporting his brother. And then I took a picture with the most funniest character of the movie, which was Katie Hartman. She was so freaking hilarious. She was the maid of honor in the movie to the bride, and I just loved her character. I love it. Girl, if you are not a comedian, you have to be a comedian because you were the funniest person in this. Like, she made the movie. She was so freaking funny. The bridesmaids were great. I loved them. They were so great. I took a picture with her, and this is me and her. That's Katie Hartman. You can find her on Instagram. She is fucking hilarious, you guys. You cannot underestimate that girl. And the party was just so good. There's an open bar. They had fish, and they had little crackers with tomatoes on it, and all these hors d'oeuvres, and these little pretzel bites with Nutella in it, and people were just drinking and laughing. And then at one point I was dancing at the bar, next to the bar, and Adam Sandler pats me on the back and he goes, "Nice dancing there." And he's like walking, like he was, at that time he was like leaving, and I was like, oh, I didn't get a picture with him, but I got enough pictures. My fiance took a picture with him with Christian. He got a picture because he really wanted, like, he was dying to get a picture with him. That's like his idol right there. And it was just so fun to see everybody. Like, it's like I wasn't starstruck, but I was very excited to be there, and I had so much fun. And it was just like, you think these people they're just regular people, these stars. They're just like you and I, regular people. Of course, the new actors were a little bit more uppity and thought their shit didn't stink. But like the older ones, they were just like, they're like regular people. The party was so good. The movie was great. It was funny. It was a little sad. It's a family movie. It's what people go through. And it was just great. I just loved it. I had so much fun. I was a mess. And I would do it again. I would. I met amazing people at this premiere that I would love to meet again. And I have followed a whole bunch of people on Instagram. I was giving out my card to everybody, my business card to everybody. Yeah, it was really fun. Oh, and some other stuff. Like, random things. Like, I didn't really want to take a picture with Chris Rock because he looked like the rudest one there. And when we passed by him, he was talking about banging Halle Berry. We were drinking, we were having fun, and we met so many people that we would never be in a room with, like, ever. And like, we got that opportunity to do that, and I'm so grateful. It was just so alive, and it was just so great. And the people were just so bubbly and nice. There were some people, like, the director, my fiance tried to take a picture, wanted to take a picture. Like, he was like, "Hi, nice to meet you. Do you mind to take a picture?" And he laughed in his face and was like, "No." No, like, some actors were like that. Like, they were like, "No, we're not taking a picture with you at all." And then, like, my fiance would introduce me to people, and they would look at me like, "I don't know who this guy is, and I don't know who you are." And they're like, "Yeah, hey, hi." And it was just like, he was like so overwhelmed, and I was just trying to play cool and just talk to everybody. Like, honestly, I talked to a lot of reporters and a lot of bloggers there. There were a lot of those people like, "How did you like the movie?" And a lot of people are like, "It's not my kind of comedy. It wasn't that funny to me. It had its funny moments, but it wasn't that great. He had better movies before." And then there was people like just bouncing off the walls, or family members just happy to be there. Like, it was just a fun, like, I don't know. It was just what I dreamed a party would be like. Hope you guys all get the chance to see the movie out the week of. It's gonna be on Netflix on Friday the 27th. And if you don't have Netflix, go steal a password from your friend. Go sign up for the free 7-week trial and then cancel it. Do that. Or like, I don't know, just watch it on bootleg or something. Just watch the movie. Tell me what you think about the movie. Watch it on the 27th and come back to that video and tell me what you thought of the movie. Alright, so this is the finished look and the end of my movie premiere rant. I had so much fun. Leave questions, comments below. Ask me anything. I'm here to answer your questions about anything or anybody that was there. I had fun, and I hope you guys love my bronze beauty look. This is my golden girl look. Yes. It just feels so summer, like bronze. Yes. So that's my movie premiere rant. I had so much fun. My absolutely favorite person meeting of the night was Rob Schneider. It was Adam Sandler's movie. Rob wasn't even in it, but he was my absolutely favorite. I said it before. Go check his new Netflix. Go check out his Netflix show called Real Rob. It's starring his wife, Patricia Maya, and Rob Schneider, and his daughter. It's about him. It's real life, and I absolutely love the show, and I think you guys should check it out. He has 2 seasons. The third season is coming out soon. Also, you gotta check out Katie Hartman. That girl is hilarious, and you will find out when you see the movie on Friday. She is hilarious, especially Noah. Go check out Noah's Instagram. Noah is Noah Robbins. All right. Go check them both out. Those are 2 funny characters that were in the movie. I hope that you guys watch the movie on Netflix this Friday. It's called The Week Of. They're already doing little previews and trailers on Netflix. Check it out. Watch it. Come back and tell me what you thought about it. Because I thought it was kind of funny, kind of sad, and then it had its moments. But it wasn't a bad movie. I'm gonna watch it again on Friday, and I'll probably watch it 2 more times after it, but after that, nothing else. But I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Leave any questions or comments down below, and I hope that you guys see the movie, and I hope that this is the first of many movie premieres that I go to, because I made so many friends and so many connections, and I'm so excited, and this is just a stepping stone to my life, and I'm so happy at this point of everything happening, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the photos and the videos of my craziness throughout the night, and I love you guys as always. Mwah! Don't forget to share my page. Love you, ladies and gentlemen.